If you've ever wanted to talk with an attorney seeking some advice but were afraid to do so, set aside this Saturday.
That's right. February 10th, there will be a free legal clinic at a church in West Knoxville.
6 on Your Side consumer reporter Don Dare talked with some of the leaders sponsoring the Faith and Justice Legal Clinic. Don?
Well, that's right, Bo. The attorneys come with experience in many different legal disciplines. A group called the Faith and Justice Alliance finds different church communities or faith-based communities who can host their annual event in all areas of the city. The lawyers come from the Legal Aid of East Tennessee, the Knoxville Bar Association, the University of Tennessee College of Law, and the Lincoln Memorial University Duncan School of Law. We met with organizers at the church where this year's clinic will be held.
We have chairs and tables we can just grab from underneath.
Members of the Tennessee Faith and Justice Alliance are checking out the site for the upcoming Faith and Justice Legal Clinic. It's scheduled for this Saturday at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, just behind West Town Mall in Knoxville. Tables will be set up inside the church's gym, where attorneys from Legal Aid of East Tennessee, the Knoxville Bar Association, and local law students will meet people who need legal assistance. For more private advisory consultations, attorneys will set up in Sunday school rooms.
I think people feel comfortable coming to a church. It's a place they go for fellowship and support, and so it's a great place to come to discuss topics that can sometimes be difficult and emotional.
You can expect to see lawyers at a legal clinic like this one who have expertise and experience in a range of issues.
Tasha Blakeney, director of the Knoxville Bar Association, and Caitlin Tourney from Legal Aid of East Tennessee have provided legal advice at previous clinics.
So the attorneys are all volunteers. We work with the Knoxville Bar Association, who helps us recruit volunteer attorneys who are willing to come on a Saturday and talk to other members of their community.
It could be bankruptcy. It could be an issue with child support or child custody. Maybe it's an adoption issue. It could be a criminal issue, a real estate question. The whole idea is that we are bringing an opportunity for a person to come and sit in the same space with a lawyer and ask a question. Give me a starting point, at least. Where do I start? I have a question. I'm not even sure where to go. So the idea is you have access to an attorney to give you some advice about where to start to solve your problems.
Attorney Devin DeVore, a Social Security specialist, is eager to share his advice.
So let's say someone came in and they had a Social Security disability question. Then what I do is sit down with them, ask them what their needs are, why they think they need to file for disability, and help kind of guide them and give advice as what those steps require, whether they need medical treatment, whether filing online, and help answer those questions so they know what they need to do, because it is a very confusing process.
As this flyer says, no appointment will be necessary. All you have to do is bring your questions. One thing is clear, though, you will not be retaining an attorney. You will just be given legal advice.
Legal questions are things that people worry about a lot. So February 10th, you can come get answers from legal minds right here in our community. Free to give you some direction and ideas instead of having to try to figure it out and go on the internet. So come here and enjoy some free and helpful insight.
For attorneys who will be providing advice, serving others is their passion.
We do have a calling. We feel a sense of responsibility to help people who have needs, and so of course I'll be here.
Now, the hours of the clinic this Saturday are from 9 a.m. until noon. The address is 400 Kendall Road in Knoxville, and you don't have to be from Knox County to attend. The clinic is open to everyone in East Tennessee. Bo?